So you
well, we are live back on the scene here now at 9th Avenue Northwest and 75th Street, where a tragic fatal accident has occurred as a result of an out-of-control driver. His vehicle is well beyond what you're seeing right here. Apparently, according to witnesses, the driver of the car who caused the accident was traveling down Manatee Avenue in the wrong direction at rates of up to 100 miles an hour, weaving in and out of traffic. That person then took a turn onto 75th Street in Northwest Bradenton in front of King Street and proceeded to weave in and out of traffic, traveling at a tremendous amount of speed. When he came up to the 9th Avenue street light and then tried to get through two cars. You see the one car with the flashing lights there in front of the two police officers. That is an Audi, and that person was just waiting to turn. The car at the tree over there had two occupants, a young baby girl, ages 3 to 5 in that range, and a gentleman. It appears that that gentleman now is deceased. The baby has been transported up, we believe, to All Children's Hospital into Tampa, and they have a lot of witnesses now that are standing by. They're going to be interviewing. I'd say there's probably 8 to 10 witnesses now that they're going to debrief to find out really what happened and get the facts straight. Joining me now live is, what's your name?
Lisa.
Lisa, I know that you didn't see the accident, but you have someone that was involved in it.
Yes, my niece was involved. She was the one in the Audi, and she was at the stoplight, and all of a sudden he clipped her, and as he clipped her, he went between two cars, and then that's when he hit her. And then on that, he flew over another couple vehicles, causing glass to break and be on top of other vehicles.
So in reality, and again, who's that relation to you?
My niece.
Your niece is lucky. I mean,
Yeah.
so that person who was traveling at the high rate of speed tried to go in between her and went to the other lane, and obviously collided with that vehicle right there, a convertible.
Yes.
And according to another eyewitness, the car flipped over at least 6 times.
At least 6 times, and then slid all the way down to where it finally stopped.
And it appears to be about 100 yards away from where the accident occurred. So as it hit that convertible, it more than likely went airborne over a couple of other cars that were at the light waiting.
Yeah, my niece said it flew over her.
It flew over her car.
Yeah, it flew.
So it actually flew over the Audi.
Yeah.
So she's very lucky that she didn't get seriously hurt.
Yeah.
Obviously. What a tragic start here to this July 5th. As you see right here, we have a fatality in Northwest Bradenton. According to eyewitness accounts, a driver in a vehicle that flipped over 6 times and was traveling at 100 miles an hour. Thank you, by the way. I appreciate you giving me the information. Prayers are going out, obviously, for the little girl who was transported. The driver, we believe, of the convertible is deceased now at this point. That's what we have for you. We'll have more coming up on the newscasts, obviously. But once again, the road is blocked here on 75th Street in Northwest Bradenton. They are rerouting traffic around until they get the investigation fully over. So a real quick recap, and then we'll end this tragic accident here in Northwest Bradenton. If you can see a car way down there and a police officer over 100 yards away from where the accident occurred. But apparently the vehicle that caused this accident, the gentleman who was driving that car, was driving erratically on Manatee Avenue, traveling at a high rate of speed, 90 to 100 miles an hour estimated by witnesses, weaving in and out of cars going the wrong way, taking a turn onto 75th Street, and then continuing to weave in and out, getting to this stop sign or stoplight here, and trying to maneuver his way through traffic, struck the vehicle that you see over there by the trees, convertible, and at that point it flipped. It went sailing over the Audi that's parked in the middle of the road now, and then continued to spin and tumble. Apparently the driver who started all this was able to get out of his vehicle. Apparently, according to, again, the witnesses there, was very combative, but was eventually subdued and taken and transported to a hospital for further evaluation. Again, reporting live here in Northwest Bradenton with a tragic crash that took place here at around 10:40 55. And there are a dozen witnesses that are being debriefed right now on this accident. We'll have more coming up on the newscast.